Well, we're looking forward to this weekend. There's a lot riding on this game. Our players understand that, and we get an opportunity to go to a tough place to play. It's always tough to win a football game at Marshall. They're very good at home. They've got a lot of history and tradition there, and I'm sure they'll be ready this last game to try to spoil our season. But we're looking forward to Saturday night.
You mentioned a couple of weeks ago you were wary of the bye week to stop your momentum. How do you make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, yes, I was. I think that, you've got to treat the bye week like you normally do, and we've got to get some guys healthy and refreshed and ready to go and rejuvenated, and I think that has happened. We came back Sunday for a short practice, and now we'll get to a normal week. But I think our guys understand the importance of this game, the importance of it's still a one-game season, and if we want to advance, we've got to win, and that's a good thing. I think anytime there's a lot riding on a game, you prepare harder, you work harder, and we understand the importance of winning this football game.
Were you all able to get most everyone all healed up and ready to go?
You know what? I think we used it wisely, and some guys have had some nicks and bruises and have been playing injured, got a chance to get better, so it's been good. We'll make sure we still work hard, but yet get them to the game fresh. But without question, that helped some of our guys get healed up a little bit.
Kari is going to be able to play.
Well, I'm hopeful now that he'll be ready to play. We've taken our time with him. He's missed the last couple of ball games. I think right now he's feeling pretty good. He practiced a little bit on Sunday, limited, and I think he'll hopefully be back full go this week.
So you started watching Marshall tape last week. What did you see on film?
Well, you know what? They're still aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to come after the quarterback and try to hit him, which has always been what they've preached in the past. And we've got to protect the quarterback. We've got to find a way to make big plays. I think we've got to find a way to run the football at them and make sure that they honor that. So that'll be important. I think on offense, they've got some big, tall receivers. Definitely one that is going to be tough to defend. We've got to make sure we keep it in front of us. Their quarterback is a good passer. We've got to find ways to pressure him, which we were able to do last year, and we were successful at that. But we've got to find ways to make him feel uncomfortable, and then we've got to find ways to win the special teams battle.
How motivated are you expecting Marshall to be with a chance to, like you said, to spoil your own season?
Well, I'm sure they understand this has kind of turned into a rivalry game. We had an opportunity 2 years ago to pull out a big victory there, which I'm sure they weren't happy about, and now we're going back there. And it's always important for any team to finish the season on a high note and try to play some guys and in the season with momentum. So I'm sure they're looking forward to doing that. They're going to throw everything at us that they can, being the last game of the year. And I think their players understand the game of football as a game that you got to compete and try to win each and every week, and they're going to try to do everything they can to beat us, and our guys have to be physically and mentally ready for this one.
Can it be a dangerous situation for a team when you're playing another team that basically has nothing to lose and can go out, like you said, just throw everything they have at you?
Well, we understand that, and I think we know that we've got to take care of ourselves. We've got to make sure that, the main thing we worry about is making sure we're ready to go. So we've got to make sure mentally and physically we're into it. We find a way to play hard. We find a way to play tough. And then we've got to make sure we play smart and not hurt ourselves with turnovers and stupid penalties and costly mistakes. And normally if you come into the game and you take care of those things, you'll have a chance. But our guys have to be ready to play.
How was this team, your team, been able to kind of reinvent themselves and grow and kind of separate themselves from last year and go on this long run?
Well, I think we've done a good job with that. I think we've found a way to get better as the season's gone on. I think that we lost some close games early in the season that were tough, but you learn a lot from it, and I think we've tried to make the necessary corrections each and every week to improve upon that, which has been good. So right now I think our guys are playing with confidence. We have improved as the season's gone on. We've kind of found our identity a little bit. We've gotten better at a lot of things that we needed to get better at, and we've got to continue to keep that going. And I think that playing a game on a Saturday night at Marshall is going to be a tough environment to do that in, but our guys are ready.
Jeff, to paraphrase what you said when we talked to you after the North Texas game, you used the analogy of the NCAA basketball tournament for survive and advance. Just between then and now, the vibe and the feeling you see from the players, do you still see that mentality that they have, the survive and advance mentality?
Well, I think so. I think this past week, during the bye week, you try to work on technique and fundamentals, but you try to give your guys a little bit of break mentally from the game so they can get refreshed a little bit. And, I liked the practice we had yesterday. I think our guys were into it. I think that this is going to be a big week. And our goal, like every team, is to win the championship, and in order to get a chance of that, we've got to win, and we've got to win to advance, and our guys kind of like that mentality. They take that approach very well, and I think that hopefully we'll find a way to go down there and get a win.
How impressed are you with the numbers Mike has put up and the way he's really taken control of this offense, especially over the last month or so?
Well, I think he's done a great job. He's improved each and every week. I think he's into it. He wants to do well. He works hard. He studies the game. He takes coaching well. He understands kind of what we do now and how we need to get the ball to guys and how he needs to take care of the ball and play tough. So, I like the improvement he's made. When he's playing well, we have a chance. And I think that he knows that, to play quarterback in this offense, that you've got to come ready to play and you've got to perform to give us a chance to win, and he's definitely bought into that.
I saw ESPN a couple days ago put out a list of every coach and their favorite musical artist. You a Toby Keith guy?
Yeah, I like me some Toby Keith and some country, but I kind of like all music, but that's been one of my favorite for years. And if I have to, get up and sing karaoke, he's the one I choose.
What song?
There's a couple. There's a couple. Who's That Man? Should have been a Cowboy. There's a couple, but it's been a while. I don't know. I'd have to practice.